Feedback is like food. It fuels our growth and nourishes our improvement. It's how we come to feel fulfilled in our work and hungry for our future possibilities. Without feedback, we wouldn't be able to maximise our strengths or develop our weak spots. We wouldn't be able to uncover and turn on our hidden lights and identify our blind spots so they don't catch us out. If feedback is so important and so good for us, then why do we find it so hard to swallow? When it comes to receiving feedback, my top tip is to ask for it regularly. Behavioural science consultant Dr. Amantha Imber suggests rather than asking for feedback, which is backward-looking and anchored on your past behaviour, you ask instead for advice. Advice is forward-looking and encourages thought about future actions you can take to improve. Whether you decide to ask for feedback or advice or both, be specific about the type of feedback or advice you're asking for. For example, instead of asking your team for feedback on your communication, ask them for feedback on the clarity of your communication. Give them some parameters to help you and them stay focused. For example, ask them for one thing that you do well and one area in which you can improve. Also, consider who you ask. It can be all too tempting to ask for feedback from friends, the people we feel comfortable with and know will go easy on us, but that can actually be detrimental to our growth and our improvement. So instead, seek out those who are credible and best equipped to give you feedback on that specific area. Ask those people who you know will provide you with candid, actionable and valuable feedback or advice so you can implement it. No matter who you ask, when they give you feedback, it's important to listen carefully, even if it's difficult to hear. Remember, just like food, feedback is fuel for your growth. We may not always want to eat our vegetables, but we know we can't live on a diet of chocolate and cake alone, just like we can't grow based on positive feedback alone. So listen up. See your actions, behaviour and communication through their lens. Take the time to properly digest and evaluate what's been said, and ask for questions to help clarify any areas of uncertainty. Consider how it compares with your own thoughts or with other feedback that you might have been given, and then determine whether you want to accept the advice and if so, how you can put it into action. Lastly, choose your mindset. If you go into a conversation closed off to any suggestions for improvement, there's little point in you asking your team or colleagues for input in the first place. Any feedback should be considered a gift, even if you decide not to accept it. The fact that one of your stakeholders has taken the time to reflect on and consider how you can be a better leader is something worth thanking them for. The best leaders are perpetual learners. And what could be more important than learning about how you can be the best leader you can possibly be?